When you're provided a termination letter, you're going to want to analyze it to see if you're leaving any money on the table, which could help you during this period of time which you have found yourself unexpectedly unemployed. An analysis of a termination letter is not a just simple analysis of how many months or how many weeks and whether that's fair. You're going to want to ensure that all forms of benefits and compensation are continued during the notice period. The law generally requires your employer to continue all employment-related benefits and compensation during the notice period. All too often, I find that there is a certain amount of months or weeks of base salary, but that not all the extras are continued throughout the entire notice period. For instance, if you're compensated based on commissions, very often I find that termination offers do not continue a contribution to the commissions during the notice period, and you're going to want to make sure that you are receiving credit for those commissions. Secondly, there is also short-term incentive plans or bonuses. You're going to want to do an analysis of both the bonus plan itself, and bonuses are typically compensated both for time worked, so presumably you've worked a certain amount of months during this performance period, as well as during the notice period. This analysis will have to begin with the plan and should be done with the help of an employment lawyer. Similarly, there are long-term incentive plans or stock options. An analysis of both the plan is going to need to be done, as well as what options have vested, what will vest during the notice period, and what is left unvested, and whether the plan has actually ousted your ability to collect those funds. This should also be done with the assistance of an employment lawyer and a legal analysis of the plan itself. When you are provided a termination offer, you're going to also want to ensure that the pension contributions are continued. Often, the value of the pension to the employee is not just simply what the employer would have contributed during the notice period, but is also going to require a deeper analysis. For instance, in a defined benefit pension plan, the loss to the employee is not simply what just the employer would have contributed, so you're going to need to do a deeper analysis to figure out what your loss actually is. Many insurance-related benefits are not continued throughout the entirety of the notice period, so you're going to want to ensure that you're not leaving any compensation on the table pertaining to that. Benefits can be compensated in one of two ways. Benefits can be compensated based on the premiums that your employer paid on your behalf in order for you to enjoy those benefits, or they could also be compensated based on the value of the benefits you would have enjoyed had those benefits continued. So for instance, if you have $100 of prescriptions per week, however, your employer only paid $50 per month on your behalf for the premium, you're going to want to enjoy, obviously, the value of the benefit to you as opposed to just the premium itself. Potential entitlements will depend on the plans and the policies surrounding those benefits. You're going to want to hire an employment lawyer to do a deeper analysis of what those plans say and what you're entitled to, and not just an analysis of simply how many months or weeks and whether you feel that's fair. Overall, all too often, termination offers shortchange the employee, not just based on base salary, but also all the extras the employee enjoyed, which would include the benefits and other areas of compensation.